Hey, it's been a long time, hasn't it? About 5 months, I think. So, I'm going to do a real quick video game, pickup video. I am in a different location upstairs in an abandoned room. It's the only place where there's sunlight and quiet, and I don't have anything to worry about. Quickly, a while back, Tom had sent me a little package of stuff, and in this package were three PS3 games. And let's see what we got here. The Thing for PS2. It's a PS3 and I'm on PS2. You know what I mean. This is like brand new. Somehow, this is not in good enough condition. Looks good to me. Looks like it's never been touched, other than the case being a little bit spucked. I've never played this before, so I'm looking forward to that. Once I have a working PS2. I do have a PS2 that I can probably fix, but I'm too lazy to pull it apart and do the things. Also, Batman, what is this? Batman Vengeance. So, I have not played this, and I'm pretty sure it's got piss poor reviews or something, but I usually give any video game that has Batman in it a chance, at least. So, I'll be checking this out again once I'm able to do it. And here's a Capcom game, Auto Modelista. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that this is very fast-paced, very quick racing, and despite being an older game, it might still be a joy to play to this day. You never know. And one of the coolest things is this 138 in one Sega Genesis cartridge. It has a whole bunch of really good games. This is very shooter heavy. Has a lot of beat 'em ups as well. Has some turkeys in the mix, but for the most part, this is a solid compilation. If you don't own this, I recommend picking this up for your Genesis collection. It's a really good thing to have, because it has rare games on it. It has expensive games on it. The sound is not, to my knowledge, messed up. I'm talking about NTSC territories specifically. I know that this cart may be a little funky in PAL regions. So there's those. Thank you so much, Tom. And you should pop up a video on the YouTube. I haven't seen you in a while. So some relatively recent GameStop-y stuff. Save that one for later. I picked up Spider-Man, which I'm currently playing, and it's really good. It's as good as everybody says it is. It does have quite a bit of DLC, which is, par for the course, I guess. But this game kicks ass. It's a lot of fun just to swing around and screw around and do the side missions and stuff. I've been playing it for over a month, and I haven't completed the story mode. I've been running around and getting experience points and unlocking all the attributes that you can get and getting all the costumes and all that good shit. Cool game. Recommend this. I would say wait until maybe a Game of the Year edition comes out, because I don't think it's terribly fair for there to be a lot of DLC for games such as this. Okay, just very recently I got Tekken 7. I've been waiting to pick this one up until the price drop, and then there was one, so I got it. Used. I got this for about $18, I think, at GameStop. Anyway, again with the DLC. What the shit, man. Whatever. I'll talk about this one last. Resident Evil Origins. I am having a hard time just getting into this again. I don't like the way the controls work. It looks really dated and bad. I'll probably go at it sooner or later, just not right now. really into those games anymore. They don't tickle my fancy as much as they used to. Now this is one that I wanted to talk about a little bit more, but I am pressed for time. And it is Monster Boy. What is the subtitle? And the Cursed Kingdom. I keep forgetting that. So this is a spiritual, well, direct sequel almost to the Monster World series and the Wonder Boy games. So, pick this up. It's very much worth it. It's also on the Switch, if you have the Switch and you prefer to use that than the PS4. This is fantastic. I mean, it's all hand-drawn 2D graphics. It looks like something that would have blown my ass away had it come out in the 90s. I mean, if this was like on a 16-bit system, on a CD-ROM or some shit like that, my brain would have exploded. And I had thought that Valis 2 and Last Alert were like mind-blowing when I was 16. And they aren't. And they weren't. This is really a great callback to the Monster World games. The first area is actually like the Genesis Monster World game. Wonder Boy 4, I think. The one that was early on. So, back in October, I was in Arizona visiting family with my wife, and my brother-in-law, Brent, he works on houses and flips them, and he found this in one of them. It's an old Fat Boy, and it's really clean, and it works, and the battery thing is intact. It's just a little bit of yellowing, and it came with this crapola golf, whatever. I'm not a golf fan. I'm not a sports game fan. It even has a little cover for the connector, the external connector for the link cable. Very cool. Thank you, Brent. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I've been kind of on a weird quest to buy a bunch of stupid ass shit, and this is some of it. We'll just start here. There's a retro game store that opened up literally like less than a block from my house, so there's that. I got a couple of these from a pawn shop, but I also got a couple of these at this other place, this video game store. Here's one of them, WCW Mayhem for N64. I got that one for $4. Yes, it's okay. It's not that great. WrestleMania 2000. This label is, as you can see, quite messed up, and the terminals had a little bit of rust on them, but it works perfectly. It even has all the old save files on it and everything, all the creator wrestlers and stables and stuff that was on this by the previous owner are still on here. So it's kind of cool. I would like to get a replacement label for this, and even maybe a top label, but I can't find them piecemeal. I can only find people that are selling sheets of a whole bunch of different games, and I'm not looking for a whole bunch of different games, just a few. Just this one specifically, really. If anybody can point me in the right direction for a repro label of WrestleMania 2000 for N64, that would be dandy. WCW versus NWO World Tour. Pretty good game. I like WrestleMania 2000 better. That one's kind of my favorite video game on the N64. It was one of the only reasons I got an N64. That and Conker's Bad Fur Day, which it turned out to be quite disappointing. And then finally, for N64, I got WCW NWO Revenge. You can see the theme there. Yes, I'm kind of collecting wrestling games. Not seriously, just kind of as a hobby. I recently picked this one up at the used game store near my house for like $9. Yeah, this was a little bit too much. It's a little worn out. Smackdown for the original PlayStation. The manual is a little water damaged. The disc is fine. Everything else is fine. And while I was in Tucson, I got this WCW versus the World for $10, which is a little bit overpriced for this shitty game, but whatever. What's fun about some of these older wrestling games is just looking at the rosters and trying to figure out who's still alive and who's not. I mean, right on the back of the package here, you can see two people that are dead. There's Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero. And there's many, many more on the rosters of these games that are just, these people are no longer with us. Another GameStop purchase that I forgot to mention was for the Vita. I found Reality Fighters. This was only like $5, so I couldn't pass it up, even though I know it's not a good game. I kind of dicked around with it a little bit, and I couldn't get past the customizing mode. It wouldn't let me progress to the actual fighting parts. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe it's more the user than the software, you know. Continuing with the wrestling game trend, Smackdown versus Raw 2008. Smackdown versus Raw 2010, featuring Grimsy42. Where's he been? Can you see him? I don't hear that. Smackdown versus Raw 2011. WrestleMania, no, not WrestleMania, WCW 12. This is when they stopped the Smackdown Raw and went into the 2K Sports type of labeling, including this one. This is 2014. Best cover. It's a reversible cover. The other cover has the great one. Can smell piss poor cooking. Ninja Gaiden 3 and the redundancy, Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. This is something that I replaced because it got stolen by my asshole person that was staying in this very room. Viking, another one that I replaced. Gotta clean that one up. Street Fighter 4, yet another one that I replaced. Because, again, stolen by the same person, all this shit. I didn't have to replace it, I just felt compelled to do it because it's stuff that I owned and it was mine, man. And then Infamous. I don't know why I picked this up. I do have this downloaded because it was free for a little while because of the breach on the PS3 PlayStation Network thing, whatever the fuck that was. It was like 10 years ago. Anyway, I played through the hero mode, and now I'm going to go through the villainous version of the game. And from what I've been told, you're not really a bad guy, you're just kind of a jerk. But that's pretty much it. I'm not really playing too many games. I've been playing a lot of mostly the PS4 and a little bit of PS3 because PS4 was down for a little while, and this has been occupying a good bit of my time because it's just amazing. Got off to a good start with this game, but I also had to put it down because I got Spider-Man, and I'll get back to that one later, along with the Wonder Boy 3 that Limited Run put out, the lovely one. And that's everything that I got. I'll be doing another video that's going to be very movie heavy, and then I don't know what I'm going to be doing after that. It's hard to figure out right now just because there's a few repairs that need to be done in my house, and I really want to use my basement to do these videos, and I haven't been able to, which is part of the reason why there's been such a long lull in between things and not a little bit more frequent. But anyway, thank you for watching all of this. It's kind of dumb and all that, but whatever. And I appreciate you sticking through to the end and hanging out on my channel. I haven't lost any subscribers in this several months that I've been on a long hiatus, which is interesting. I've actually gotten some more new ones. Thank you for the new subs, and I appreciate them. And I appreciate you guys watching this all the way through to the end, as I have already mentioned, as I am trying to sign off, but I have not been very successful at it. So I'll shut up and let you go about your day. Thank you for watching this. Take care of yourselves. See you next time.